this is the main key to unblocking yourself. This is the gem that's going to help you tremendously. What I have said about the tendency to put your attention on external things, conditions, circumstances, people, events, and so forth, is so important. Don't underestimate it. So you owe it to yourself to start to take a look at how you habitually think and stop making excuses and making anything outside of you responsible for anything. Because the truth is that everything that you experience is in your experience, and that's it. It's your experience. So the idea that it has to do with something outside of you, that it has to do with somebody else, is actually a complete lie. If it enters into your experience, it's within you. And you are responsible for that. What does that mean? It means everything. It means that, and this is so powerful, because this is why I'm saying this will help you to unblock yourself when you really get this. That you cannot afford to hold on to any blaming of any external anything, including anything of the past. Because as soon as you do that, you're disempowering yourself, and you're just throwing your hands up and saying, well, gee whiz, I wish it was different. But it won't be different, because you've just given away your power, which means, understand this, if you have judgments, those are your judgments. So if you think that somehow there's some kind of that you can silo things, that they're not connected, that everything's not connected to everything else, you're deceiving yourself. So if you say that if you think that you can get away with having negative judgments about anybody, and that that's not going to hurt you, that that's not going to disempower you, that that's not going to negatively affect you, that's not going to prevent you from satisfyingly resolving your true heart desire, you're fooling yourself. So that's why it's so extraordinarily powerful just to have a practice of letting go and forgiving. Just let go and forgive, let go and forgive, let go and forgive. Bless, turn it over to God, let go, forgive. However you want to do it. But the key is to take 100% responsibility for it, because you have, when you have clarity that you owe it to yourself to resolve your true heart desire, to satisfy your true heart desire, and that nothing else is ever going to do it for you, that no amount of anything else will ever possibly do it for you, then it becomes very clear that that's where you have to give your 100% of your attention. You can't afford to do anything else. I just want to be clear about what I'm saying here, that if you say, until you get clear that you actually need to fulfill your true heart desires, then you can fool yourself and think, oh, well, maybe I should give attention here, and maybe I should give attention there. Well, maybe if I just, made enough money or got enough power, or was proved that I was a good enough person, or whatever things we think we need to do that aren't actually connected, that aren't really true. When we think that we have to do those things, we create those conditions for ourselves, then we're just fooling and deceiving ourselves and prolonging our suffering unnecessarily. But when you get clear that I have to resolve this, when you get to that point of being like Siddhartha, when you realize I can't afford to mess around any longer. I can't be just messing around, standing on one leg, starving myself in the woods anymore. I have a real burning desire to know the truth. And in order to know that, I have to fix myself to that. I have to stay 100% with that. So then when you that's why I encourage, get clear on your true heart desire, and then put your attention on that. And are you going to experience discomfort? Sure. Of course, that's what I'm saying. You're going to experience discomfort because there's resistance. The resistance is there because you've established unconsciously the bad habits of the lies of who you are not, that you're not enough, that you're not lovable, that life's not enough, that life's misery, that all that kind of stuff. You've established those bad habits unconsciously, innocently, ignorantly. You've established those. So of course there's resistance when you start to instigate change. Has to be, because the resistance is the friction of that old stuff being released. So yes, you're going to meet with that. And then what I'm saying is the way that the mind works, the way that it maintains that resistance is it disempowers you. It plays this trick on you and says, look out there, keep looking out there, keep looking out there. It will just keep pointing out to you all the reasons why not, all the circumstances that are working against you, why it's impossible, why this is a fool's errand, and so forth and so on. It's going to constantly tell you, get up and move away from this tree. What are you doing sitting here? You're wasting your time. This won't work for you. It doesn't work for anybody. This is all a lie. It's too crazy. Nobody's really happy. You'll never be happy. And here's all the reasons why. You know, again, it's the people out there. I'm waiting for them. I can't be happy because this person's not happy. I can't be happy because that person is sick. I can't be happy because that person is it is crazy. I can't be happy because that person is angry. I can't be happy because of all of these reasons. I can't have enough because of the economy. I can't have enough because of my neighbor. I can't have enough because of my parents. I can't have enough because of on and on and on. I can't have enough because I have these problems. I can't have enough because I have these diagnoses. I can't have enough because of my past behaviors. I can't have enough because of on and on and on. And it's all external. It's all disempowering. It's all, and when I say external, I mean external to this freedom right here, right now. And that's why I say the solution, the answer is forgive, bless, love, release, let go. But first you have to know where you're staying. You have to know where you're putting your attention, because otherwise you're all over the place. That's why I encourage having that clarity. What do you want? And if what you want is, I want the sports car, fine. That's fine. I don't care. You should just be truthful. It's totally okay. That's why I say you have to start where you are. If where you are is, I need the sports car, fine. Then you start there. And you'll find through the process that what I'm describing works. So if you want the sports car, what I'm telling you will work for getting you the sports car. If what you want is a more harmonious relationship with your spouse, what I'm telling you will work for that. If what you want is better physical health, what I'm telling you will work for that. If what you want is total spiritual enlightenment, what I'm telling you will work for that. And don't try to shortcut here, because wherever you're at in this process, whatever it is that you actually sincerely want right now, just tell the truth about that. And then keep your attention on that. Use your imagination to train yourself to access it internally. And then notice the resistance that comes up, and don't allow yourself to be fooled into putting your attention outside, external to any of these other things. Don't believe any of this stuff that comes up. This is why not. Instead, bless, forgive, release, let go, love, turn it over to God. Whatever your gig is, do that, because that's the thing that's going to give you the best results. Because all of that stuff is the bad habits that you've learned that keep in place what you don't want. And when you bless it, release it, forgive it, turn it over to God, then you're letting it go. Not getting rid of it, not going to war with it, but you're actually letting it go. You're actually telling the truth about what is most important and what is true, which is this peace, this freedom, this abundance, this truth here that's completely here now, internal, not out there.